Welcome to Brownbeard. I remember wearing this type of helmet, the one that just sits on top of your head, for the first 3 years living in Vietnam. At the time, I thought that this was enough. It was cheap, light, and easy to wear in the heat. But over the years, after learning more about real crash data and helmet testing, I've completely changed the way I look at protection. In this video, I'll show you 4 helmets I've owned, and starting from the least expensive, least protective, until the most protective, most expensive, obviously. Let's get to it. Let's start with what the research says. Not me. Studies from the Phượt report and Dietmar Otte mapped where helmets take most of the impact during crashes. About 19% of impacts hit the chin bar, 15% hits the front, and 8% near the sides of the face. And a rare 1% hits the top. Now, obviously, these statistics are debatable, but together nearly half of all serious impacts hit the front side of the helmet, the same areas that remain completely exposed in low coverage helmets. Number 1 on the list is the head-only helmet. I've worn this helmet for quite some time in Vietnam, and I still wear this helmet when I go on holiday. Usually this is all you get when you rent a bike. I can take my full face helmet with me, but then I have to carry it either on the train or the bus or the airplane, and usually that's a lot of effort, and I've done that in the past. But usually this is what you get. To make the best of this is to make sure that it's tight. Sometimes we don't have an option and it's all we have. The least we could do is just tighten it up properly. And I think if it's tightened properly, you can at least get some kind of protection. But you got to know when you're going to land and you're going to fall, you got to land on the top here. So you got to kind of tuck in your head when you hit the ground or use your shoulder. I know this when I'm wearing this. I'm planning on if I fall, I should not use my hands. But yeah, in all seriousness, there is no protection to your teeth, your face, or any area around the front or the side. Helmet 2 is the Zeus 613B 3/4 helmet. It has an open face design, which you can remove this frontal part. It's made of ABS plastic. It's a strong yet durable plastic. There you can remove the front. The visor is polycarbonate and the inner is removable, so you can wash that. Makes it pretty convenient. However, I'm not sure if this is completely possible for chin protection. You can be the judge of that. It basically just clips on in the front. It is DOT certified, which means that it does pass some kind of testing. How good that testing is, you can go have a look at the DOT certification online and educate yourself on that and see. I'm not really fond of that type of certification on the DOT certification, but yeah, this is better than this. That's a fact. You at least have protection on the top, the sides, and at the back. And I think if your visor is closed, then it will kind of support it a bit more. But yeah, still better than this. Let's move on to helmet number 3. Helmet 3 is the LS2 Rapid II. This is where protection becomes a bit more serious. It's a full-faced helmet, as you can see, with protection all over. It's made with HPTT thermoplastic and it weighs about 1.3 kilograms. and it is certified under the ECE 2206. Excuse me. One of the nice things about this helmet is that you get the inner that's removable. I remember the first time I was wearing it, the inner was quite tight, but over time that got loose, and basically it's like a glove on my face. It's light, comfortable, and I think I've took this on a journey on holiday once. You can also add a pin lock if you'd like to. The pin lock is for any condensation from the inside of your breath and the outside, so you can see better during the day. Which is another thing. On these helmets, you don't have that. Not just talking about the protection on the side, looking at being able to see where you are going, which is a really important part of riding and driving. When it's windy or dusty or rainy, you don't have visibility protection, and I've not mentioned that prior in the video, and I'm realizing that right now is with this you do have that protecting your eyes from any objects. I've been wearing this helmet for probably a year now, and I'm really happy. If you could see around my head, it does fit pretty tight. If I move the helmet to the side, there's not much movement. I love this helmet. I wear this helmet every day. Let's move over to helmet number 4. Helmet 4 isn't really my helmet. It's my partner's helmet. She decided to also invest in the LS2 helmet. It's the LS2 Storm II. You can see the branding at the back with the certification. Bought this at Den Motorcycle Shop, which is located here in Biên Hoà, but there are many places in Vietnam where you can pick up LS2 helmet. Just make sure that the helmet that you're buying's got the certification at the back. There's a little certification BIB. I'm going to bring this as close as possible that you could see. So that's one thing that a helmet must have to be a certified helmet, authentic helmet, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of fakes around there. What I've seen at these helmet shops, they sell them for 800k or 200k or 900k, and they sell it as a shoey or a LS, but it's not the real deal. So have a look at that. Anyways, this helmet is an upgrade from my helmet in terms of size. If I put them side to side, it's a little bit of a difference. The shape is different. There's more air vents on the front, which you can open. This has one big air vent in the front. Mine's got 2 on the sides. You have better inner. The inner is also removable. You are able to fit a Bluetooth headset on this. I'm just not sure if I can do that on mine, but the guy told me that I can do it on this one, and I'm not sure if I can do it on this one. And another cool thing is it does come with the inner sun lens, as I mentioned, which is also important from being able to see. So you just flick that on the side, bam, and you've got protection. So you don't need any sunglasses like I do wearing this. It's made of a better plastic than mine, and it's still certified under that ECE 206. They do market it pretty widely on the box. There is the big marketing for that. It's made from KPA, a composite polymer alloy that's stronger and flexible than standard plastic. So mine is like a plastic, and this one is different. I'm not sure you can hear the clicks, but it is just made different. But they're still both certified, and that's where it's kind of debatable in terms of how each helmet is still certified, but how good it's certified, that is debatable. But yeah, looking back to my starting point was that you are still protecting your face. So even if your helmet is not certified and you are still wearing a full-faced helmet, it's still some kind of protection. It's still a step up from wearing this. But yeah, LS2, really good helmets. We both have been really happy wearing them. That wraps it up for this video on helmets. I started with this one, and then we went into the second one, which was the Zeus, and now we've ended at the LS. Sorry, this is not even in frame. There we go. We ended with the Storm II. So I'll put all the links for the research I've done in this video in the description. I'll also put the link on where I bought my helmet and my partner's helmet, which is based here in Biên Hoà, if you are looking at a helmet. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.